we're going to be changing the pulleys on the Blockmaster to upgrade it to make it spin faster. Is that right, Matt?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Matt's behind the ladder. You can see him because the camera's on me. But anyway, yeah, we're going to upgrade that. It's a great upgrade. I think, it cuts smoother?
Yeah, and we're changing the style of cutter so it cut aluminum.
Yeah, changing the style of the cutter so it can cut aluminum, and upgrading the pulley so it turns faster. That makes sense? Yeah, that's it. Because it had a big pulley on it. Let's get started. We got the Blockmaster right here. This is the pulleys. It's got a metal shroud that looks like you could cook on it. We done took that off. It's held on with, others was 2 nuts here, which was on this bracket. And then it had 4 ways here on the sides. And it had 2 wing nuts. That was here, and then it just comes off in 2 pieces, and you just remove it. Now, this don't look like it's got a nut here, but this whole thing up here is a bolt. And in order to do this conversion, this outer pulley will come off. And if you got one of these old machines and you just researching it, trying to fix it, the stuff we don't use on this no more, we're gonna put on eBay. So in the description below, check the eBay store. Already got dirty. I didn't have to touch anything. Pulleys, wherever we had them, this one, when you go to do this, make sure you find which side is tapered, because you can tell from looking at it that it gets smaller. So the smaller end goes to the top and the big fat end goes down, and as it gets tighter, it tightens up. Common sense. If you ain't never done this before, it's a good, oversight. You might put the pulley on wrong. Okay, this is up top. We ain't never done this before, so bear with us. We have no idea what we're doing. We got an idea, but we don't know how it comes apart. It's got a keeper here, a keyway. Looks like that. That'll pull up, Matt, you would think?
It looks like it. Part of it's threaded, and the part's threaded, it's got a keyway behind it, so.
Loosen this up, pull this out, and this a twist. I figured it out, Matt.
Did you?
Yep. I figured it out. Now this side has got Allen heads up top. What size is it? It's the size that fits.
This is metric.
Oh, that's metric. It'll fit.
Or strip, one of the 2.
It'll fit or strip, yep.
Try one of these 2. If it ain't one of those, it'll probably be.
That's it. Oh, fits perfect. There you go. Can I have a ratchet that's decent sized?
No, but I got this.
Oh, give me a long enough ratchet and I break every bolt.
Well,
is it?
You don't grab it by the back of the handle, I guess.
Oh, I wasn't even tight. That's a little overkill.
That's good.
Ugh. Don't claim to be a machinist, I'm a painter. Does that need to come all the way up? I guess so. Once you loosen that keyway up, it puts pressure on the thread. You see how it works? It don't pull out. Well, it falls out. Maybe it does pull out. I don't know.
And they had a tang on the bottom. It would pull out.
Oh, it had a tang on the bottom?
Yeah.
So it would pull out. But anyway, once you loosen that Allen key, it takes pressure off the threads, and then this falls out. Well, spins out. See, I got falling on my mind. Where'd that go anyway?
Somewhere next to the wall.
To the abyss?
Yeah.
It's keyed.
But it looks like it also has.
It's got a keyway, so it should pull off.
Is there a hex right there?
Yeah, there's an Allen key there too.
Looks like that's gonna be a pain to get to. Anything in it?
Yep, there's a hex.
I need to find my Allen wrenches.
No, you don't have no leverage. You need a winch.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oops.
Yeah, it's gonna slip.
So, I need to get you a winch.
Yeah.
Second drawer.
There's some on top right there too.
Napa.
Not sponsored for sure.
Definitely not sponsored, but if you want to, you know, P.O. box in the description below. Send away. You know, we use them eventually. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I think so.
The bad thing about this is, you know, Allen keys like this is sometimes scary messing with machine equipment. You never know when they're going to strip and you have to drill them.
Boy, that would suck.
Trust me, we had to drill it on that low back. You remember?
Mm-mm.
No, you know, when we built got that, what do you call that thing with cable?
BT or the brake?
The winch.
Oh, the winch.
Had an Allen key for the cable goes and stuff. He had to drill it and put one in it, tap it. You should tell them what size them is. That one's at 8.5. I don't know what the other size of the other one was.
They're probably standard anyway. They're probably using their own tools, I had to guess.
Probably. This one is H4. H4. Supplies for a little bit of penetrating oil, dude. It penetrated straight down, didn't it?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Next is this wheel, and this wheel,
Where's that?
Yeah, keyway.
Yeah. The wheel bolts straight down. I believe it might be on the taper as well.
I think it is. I think the wheel comes up and these come out.
Yeah. So we'll most likely have to have a puller for that. I think I've got one. It'll work.
Because it bolts on, so we need to unbolt the wheel first and then pull it. We need a big ply bar, don't we?
That penetrating oil.
Penetrating oil on the bolts.
Yeah.
And what we are using today, if you want to know, is this.
Pretty seems to be pretty good stuff.
If this tries to spin on you, you can wedge a ply bar or something and not keep it from spinning, but we didn't have to. We thought we would, but that penetrating oil broke it fully pretty.
Yeah, I got a big old handle I can grab a hold of too to hold it. So.
And if you wanted to know, it's a 1/2 inch is the bolt size. So if you wanted content on, you know, a Blockmaster, then you got it. Because there ain't much on it other than that.
No, not that I've seen.
Nope, I mean, you might want to start doing your own machine up. Well, maybe you got one of these machines to restore. Maybe you just got one and want to do this upgrade because it speeds it up. So this is a universal puller. We got one of these I use for stem wheels.
I actually got one for steering wheels too.
Yeah. Pretty awesome, ain't they?
Yeah.
The same bolt hose that we took the bolts out, does it have a separate set?
It's got threaded bolt holes in the pulley itself.
For a puller.
Yeah.
Not a bit at all sketchy, is it? No. It's moving. easy, didn't it?
That's it.
Ugh. Put that next to a Vulcan washer.
Hopefully it won't be breaking that.
Yeah, your pot be in here soon.
Yeah.
We got it. It was free, and we troubleshooted it, and we think it's the brain box. So if that's the only thing it's need, we have a free working washer.
Yeah.
Now that is interesting. That looks like it pries apart of it, comes up. Like you just tap it up, and the wheel tightens on it. Man, I bet they watch it like that boy just wants to hit stuff with a hammer. Simple, easy, it worked.
There you go.
We don't need the keyway. So what did you pick this kit up at, Matt?
Guy named Tim Spalding, I believe. I better check that. Off a machinist group that I'm in.
Machinist group on Facebook.
Yeah, actually, might have been a Storm Vulcan specific group.
That's, in case you're wondering, Storm Vulcan is this kind of group, you know, for this machine. Might add that some people may need a special adapter to do this, but the way ours is looking, we do not need it.
Actually, I think they reused the original adapter one we just took off.
Oh, we used the original adapter?
Yeah.
I'm going to use the belt to check for straightness. So it will go all the way down.
So it looks like it would go like that.
And bottom out.
The other way, it would go something about like that.
That's definitely not here, is it?
Yeah, it looks like it has to go this way.
I would think. Unless the angle changes with the new front pulley.
It's possible.
There's 3 Allen keys on top of this front pulley here. And it's hard for me to get because of the wall and all this, the camera angle, so we do the best we can. But you get it, we move them 3 Allen keys and that should knock up the same way the front one did. And then you got the tensioner, it's held on to with Allen keys, of course. Everything's held on with this with Allen keys.
Yeah, somebody like Allen keys.
Now when doing this conversion, you may need to hang on to your idler pulley. We don't know if we do or not because we won't be installing belts today. We have to go match some up and stuff, which you should be able to handle that. You just measure and see what you need. Later on we make an update video, but the tensioner we might have to make a bracket for and put on a new belt. So just be mindful. You may need to keep your tensioner for this. We don't know. I say you do. You gotta have some sort of tension on them belts.
Yeah, something.
Yep. On the pulley setup, it's tapered, so you're gonna have to use a puller on it. And we didn't have in that kit the 1/4 inch coarse thread, screws, so we're just gonna put washers on the factory screws and hopefully they screw in enough to pull this out. It gave up. Didn't have to hold the shaft when you just impact it off.
Yep.
So this just taps out.
I hope.
We hope. Hammer.
Find out.
That's a rubber hammer.
Yeah, I was looking for a metal one.
It's on the ladder.
Be nice if I had something to drive against.
Probably got some wood and stuff. It just taps out. Just a little tap.
Yeah, we'll love tap.
With a little force behind it. Okay, so that still don't fit this, Matt.
Have we got these backwards?
So what we figured out is actually you combine this pulley, I guess us needs an adapter, together. You make both of them go together. Yeah, and then that will bolt down onto that, and then you got the other piece of the pulley we took off goes on top, don't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because they said in the message to combine both pulleys. We had to weed it about 5 or 6 times. You can see we got the top pulley on bolted to the top, and then this pulley down here. Yep. And it's keyed right there, you know.
Yeah.
We've been fighting with this some time now. There ain't much information out there. We talked to the people that does this setup. They actually got a belt number. I ain't gonna put it in the description of this video because we ain't gonna be finishing this up today. Because when you sandwich them two pulleys together, I know they press fit, but they don't link together. So man might could drill and tap them, and then put some bolts in there to help it. It'd probably be fine, just press fit. But we're gonna do some more research, take a break on this, and there'll be a part 2. So stay tuned.